Hi guys, welcome to today's tutorial. Today we'll be looking at possible 2026 JAMB Mathematics questions. Alright, our first question says, how many different 8-letter words are possible using the letters of the word syllables? Now, if we look at those words, syllables, we can group them. We have our S equals 2, there are 2 S, Y, 1, L, 2, A, 1, B, 1, and U, 1. Now, for us to find the 8-letter words that are possible from here, we are going to use our permutation. So doing permutation, we're having our n factorial over n minus r factorial. Now, in this case, since we have double letters, this will become n factorial, which is 8 factorial, all over our 2 factorial times 2 factorial. So our possible option will be option C. Evaluate 16 raised to the power 0.16 times 16 raised to the power 0.04 times 2 raised to the power 0.2. Now, if we break down 16 to be in the powers of 2, this will give us 16 equals 2 raised to the power 4. Now, replacing this for 16, we have 2 raised to the power 4 times 0.16 times 2 raised to the power 4, 0.04 times 2 raised to the power 0.2. All right, if we expand this, 0.16 times 4 will give us 0.64. So this will be 2 raised to the power 0.64 times 2 raised to the power 0.16 times 2 raised to the power 0.2. Okay, now if we should collect our basis, applying our laws of indices, this becomes 2 raised to the power 0.64 plus 0.16 plus 0.2. Okay, so if we add 0.64 plus 0.16 plus 0.2, we would have 1. So this is same thing as 2 raised to the power 1, which will give us 2. And our option, correct option, will be option A. Let our star and this be 2 binary operations such that A, B equals A squared B and A, B equals 2A plus B. Now, they said we should find minus 4, 2, 7, minus 1. Now, let's look at, considering our first bracket, minus 4 times 2. So since this would give us this, so our A in this will become minus 4, and our B will be 2. So putting it in here, this becomes minus 4 squared times 2, which will give us minus 4 squared will be 16 times 2, which will give us 32. So for the first bracket, we're having it as 32. And for the second bracket, our A will be 7, and our B will be minus 1. So still using this, we are going to have it as 7 squared times 1, which will give us 7 squared times minus 1, which will give us 49 times minus 1, which will give us minus 49. Now, knowing that our second bracket is minus 49 and our first bracket is 32, let's replace them here. This becomes 32 and minus 49. Now, with this, we can apply our second formula. Okay, where our A will be equals 32 and B equals minus 49. And it says that A equals, for A and B, this will give us 2A plus B. Okay, so replacing A here, this will be 2 times 32 plus minus 49, which is our B. So 2 times 32 will give us 64 minus 49. And 64 minus 49 would give us 15. So our answer for that binary operation will be 15. All right, evaluate 104x minus 6 cube root of x squared dx. All right, now to evaluate this, we'll first of all convert this as 4x minus 6x raised to the power 2 over 3 dx. Now, with this, we integrate this. If we are to integrate this, this becomes 4x 1 plus 1 over 2. Okay, so this becomes squared minus 6x raised to the power 2 over 3 plus 1. This, let's solve out this. This gives us 2 over 3 plus 1 over 1. LCM will give us 3. 3 here, this is 2 plus 1 here, 3 plus 1 times 1. So this gives us 5 over 3. So this, we are having this as 5 over 3 all over 5 over 3. So now, if we turn this around, this gives us, okay? Now, if we turn this around, this gives us 2x squared minus 6x 5 over 3 times 3 over 5. So this will give us 2x squared minus 3 times 6, 18x 5 over 3 all over 5. Okay, now taking our limits of 1 and 0 for this is going to become 2 bracket 1 squared minus 18 bracket 1 raised to the power 5 over 3 all over 5 minus 2 bracket 0 squared minus 18 times 0 raised to the power 5 over 3 all over 5. So we know that automatically all this will be 0. So we are having this as 2 minus now 18 over 5 1 raised to the power 5 over 3. All right, from here, we would have it as 2 minus 18 over 5, because 1 raised to the power 5 over 3 will still give us 1. So this will give us 2 minus 18 over 5. So 2 over 1 minus 18 over 5. So now subtracting this, we would have our LCM will become 5. 1 into 5, 5. 5 times 2, 10. 10 minus 18. 5 into 5, 1. 1 times 18, 18. So this will give us 10 minus 18 will give us minus 8 over 5. So that's the answer, minus 8 over 5, which is B. The population of a village decreased from 1230 to 1040 due to a breakout of an epidemic. What is the percentage decrease in the population? So percentage decrease equals decrease all over initial population times 100 over 1. So our decrease here will be 0. 13 minus 4 will give us 9. 1. So this will become 190 all over 1230 times 100 over 1. So if we do this, we would have 190 times 100 divided by 1230, which will give us 15.447. So this is approximately 15.45%. So that will be option D. The interior angle of a regular polygon is 5 times the size of its exterior angle. identify the polygon. Now for interior, sum of interior angles, we have it as n minus 2 bracket 180. All right, so for a single interior angle, this will be all over n to get that of one interior angle. Now the set is 5 times the external angle, and for external angle, we're having it as 360 over n. Okay, so let's look at it. Sum of interior angles, sum of interior angles is n minus 2 times 180, and external angle equals 360 over n. Okay, now they said it's 5 times external angle. So now if we open up these brackets, we are having it as 180 n minus 360 all over n equals 360 times 5, which is 1/8 all over n. So if we multiply both sides by n, we'll eliminate this. Okay, so this gives us 180n minus 360 equals 1/8. So collecting like terms, 180n equals 1/8 plus 360. So 180 equals 1/8 plus 360. That will give us 2160. So our n equals 2160 divided by 180, which will give us 12. So our polygon is a 12-sided polygon, which is a geodecagon. The area A of a circle is increasing at a constant rate of 1.5 centimeter square per second. Find to 3 significant figures the rate at which the radius r of the circle is also increasing when the area of the circle is 2 cm. Now we know that area equals pi r squared. Okay, now they said the rate of its increase, which is our dA over dt, is 1.5 centimeter square per second. Now they said find the rate of our radius dr over dA, okay, when the area of a circle A is 2 centimeter. Okay, now we have this. Now we have our A equals 2 pi r squared. So for our r, this becomes A is 2 equals pi r squared. So this will become r squared equals 2 over pi. So our r equals root of 2 over pi. Okay, now we are looking for change of our rate with change of time. So we are looking for the r, the t, which is what we are looking for. So our r here will become, this will be 2 divided root 2 divided by pi, 2 divided by pi, this will give us 0.7978. Okay, now the A, the R will give us pi r squared. Okay, now if we differentiate this will give us our dA, the r will give us 2 pi r. Okay, now and for us to have the r dt, this will be our dA dt times the r dA. Now for us to have the r dA, the r dA from here will become 1 over 2 pi r. Okay, So now in applying this here and our this, the ADT here, our dr dt would be, the ADT is 1.5 times the r, which is 1 over 2 pi r. Now our pi is 22 over 7 or 3.142. This will give us 1.5 times 1 all over 2 times 3.142 times our r, which is 0.7978. So if we multiply that, 0.7978 times 3.142 times 2, that gives us 1.5 all over 5.0134. So if we do our 1.5 divided by 5.0134, we are having it as 0.299 centimeter per second, which is our option D. Solve for x in 3 brackets x minus 1 less than or equals 2 brackets x minus 3. Now we'll expand this bracket. This becomes 3x minus 3 less than or equals 2x minus 6. Now collecting like terms, this will become 3x minus 2x less than or equals minus 6 plus 3. So this will give us x is less than or equals minus 3, which is option A. The diagram above is a circle with center C. All right, we have our diagram as a circle with a center C. Okay, P, Q, and R are points on the circumference. If PS is a tangent, okay, this is S, this is P, and this is R. So we have it as P, R, Q. Okay, so our point S is given to us as 36 degrees. All right, that we should find angle Q. Okay, now since we're looking for angle Q, from rule of tangents, that when two from an external point, we have two tangents touching parts of a circle, that those two tangents are equal. So this forms an isosceles triangle. Our PSR forms an isosceles triangle. So if we have it as an isosceles triangle, we know that base angles of an isosceles triangles are equal. So this becomes 180 plus our angle P plus angle R. Okay, this becomes 36 plus angle P plus angle R to give us 180. So since these two are equal, this will become 180 minus 36, which will give us 144. So since these two are equal, this becomes 2P equals 144. So P equals 144 over 2, which will give us 72. That means these two angles are 72 degrees. Okay, now, all right, knowing that here is 72 and here is 72, okay, so now for us to find this, we'll apply our law of angles in alternate segments. Now, if we apply our law of angle in alternate segments, considering this tangent SR, our Q, our PQR will become 72 degrees. Reasons: angles in alternate segments. So our angle Q will be 72. So our answer will be 72. If a car runs at a constant speed and takes 4.5 hours to run a distance of 225 kilometers, what time will it take to run 150 kilometers? All right, now, so for this, we know that speed equals distance over time. So this will be 225 over 4.5. Which will give us 50 kilometers per hour. All right, now for 150 kilometers, that's our distance. So distance is 150. We are looking for time. We know that speed is 50 kilometers per hour. Okay, so this will give us time equals distance over speed, which will become 150 over 50, which will give us 3 hours, which is option C. Divide 1101001 base 2 by 101 base 2. Now, in order to divide, we'll first of all convert to base 10, both numbers, do our division, then we convert back to base 2. So 1101001 base 2. Using the expansion method, this will become 1 0 0 1 2 3 4 5 6. So this will be 1 times 2 raised to the power 6 plus 1 times 2 raised to the power 5 plus 0 plus 1 times 2 raised to the power 3 plus 0 plus 0 plus 1 times 2 raised to the power 0. So 1 times 2 raised to the power 6 would give us 64 plus 32 plus 0 plus 8 plus 0 plus 0 plus 1. Anything raised to the power 0 is 1. So 1 times 1 will give us 1. Now this will be 64 plus 32 plus 8 and 1. That will give us 105. So this equals 105 base 10. All right. Now, for 101, we have it as 0, 1, 2. So this will be 1 times 2 raised to the power 2 plus 0 plus 1 times 2 raised to the power 0. So this will give us 4 plus 0 plus 1, which is 5. So now 105 divided by 5 would give us 21. Now we're converting 21 back to base 2, we would use our division method of 21. 2 into 21 will give us 10, remainder 1. 2 into 10 will give us 5, remainder 0. 2 into 5 will give us 2, remainder 1. 2 into 2 will give us 1, remainder 0. And 2 into 1 will give us 0, remainder 1. Now, taking our reading upward, we are having it as 21 base 10 equals 10101, 10101 base 2. So that will become 10101 base 2. That is our option D. If 3 minus root 3 all over 2 plus root 3 equals a plus b root 3. What are the values of a plus b? Now, to solve this, to find the values of a and b, we are going to multiply this side with the conjugate of our denominator, which will be 3 minus root 3 all over 2 plus root 3 times 2 minus root 3 all over 2 minus root 3. Okay, now expanding this, both our numerator and denominator, we would have 3 bracket 2 minus root 3 minus root 3 bracket 2 minus root 3 all over 2 bracket 2 minus root 3 plus root 3 bracket 2 minus root 3. Okay, now with this, 2 times 3 will give us 6 minus 3 root 3. This will give us, okay, this will give us minus 2 root 3 and minus times minus plus 3 all over 2 times 2, 4, minus 2 root 3 plus 2 root 3 minus 3. Okay, now from here, 3 plus 6 will give us 9. This will be 9 minus 5 root 3 all over 4 minus 3. So from here, we would have 9 minus 5 root 3 all over 1. So our final answer will be 9 minus 5 root 3. So in this case, our A equals 9 and B equals minus 5. Okay, A equals 9 and B equals minus 5, which is option A. Find the value of T if the distance between the points P, minus 3 and minus 14, and Q, T, and minus 5 is 9. Now for distance, we know that distance equals x2 minus x1 all squared plus y2 minus y1 all squared. Now they say our distance is 9. Now this will be our x1, y1, x2, y2. So now imputing those values, D will be 9. Root x2 is t minus 3 all squared plus y2 is minus 5 bracket minus 14 all squared. Okay, so 9 equals t plus 3 squared plus minus 5 plus 14 all squared. Now, minus 5 plus 14 will give us 9. So this becomes 9 equals t plus 3 squared plus 9 squared. And 9 squared is 81. So this becomes 9 equals root t plus 3 all squared plus 81. Okay, to eliminate our root sign, we square both sides. So we are having 9 squared equals root t minus 3, t plus 3 squared plus 81 all squared. So this cancels this, leaving us with 9 squared with 81 equals t plus 3 squared plus 81. So this will give us t plus 3 all squared equals 81 minus 81. 81 going over to this side will become subtraction. So this becomes t plus 3 squared equals 0. Okay, so from here, we can say our t equals t plus 3. Since this is all squared, t plus 3, t plus 3. So from here, we can say our t equals minus 3. So the value of our t will be minus 3. At simple interest, a man made a deposit of some money in the bank. The amount in his bank account after 10 years is 3 times the money deposited. If the interest rate stays the same, after how many years will the amount be 5 times the money deposited? And we know that for simple interest, interest equals principal times rate times time all over 100. But amount equals principal plus interest. All right, now from here they said the amount in his bank account after 10 years. So our T is 10 years. Okay, the amount is 3 times what he deposited. So we're having amount to be 3A. after 10 years. 3 times the money he deposited. Okay, our amount will be 3p. 3 times the amount he deposited. Now, if the interest rate remains the same, after how many years will he have, will it be 5 times? Okay, so since we know that amount will be 3p, so we can say 3p equals principal, which is p, plus interest is principal times rate times time. Now, our time here is 10 years all over 100. So this will give us 3p minus p equals PR over 10. So this will give us 2p equals PR over 10. So if you cross multiply, we are having 20p equals PR. So divide both sides by p. So this will become our rate, 20p over p equals PR over p. This cancels, leaving us with rate equals 20%. Now, since our rate is 20%, we are going to look for the how many years it will take to amount to 5 times the money deposited. So our new amount will be 5 principal. So, and we know that amount will be 5 principal equals principal plus interest. Now, our interest still would be principal times rate, which is 20% times time, all over 100. So this becomes 5p, okay, 1, 5. So this becomes 5p equals p plus pt over 5. Okay, so this will give us p going over would give us 5p minus p equals pt over 5. So this will be 4p equals pt over 5. Cross multiplying would have 20p equals pt. Okay, now dividing both sides by p, this will give us 20p over p equals pt over p. So our time will be 20 years, which is option C. Evaluate limit x tends towards 2 in x squared plus 4x minus 12 all over x squared minus 2x. Now, in doing this, we'll first of all factorize our numerator. So if we have x squared plus 4x minus 12, factorizing this will give us minus 12x squared. And what are the factors of 12 that will give us 4? That will give us minus 12. So let's consider 6 and 2. Okay, 6 and 2. 6 times 2 will give us 12. 6 minus 2 will give us 4. Now, since this is positive and negative, let's check if it will settle, balance our equation. So this will become minus 6 minus 2 will give us a positive 4, and plus times minus will give us a minus 12. So we are going to use our 6x and minus 2x. So this will become x squared plus 6x minus 2x minus 12. So grouping these two together, we are having common terms. There will be x plus 6, and common terms here will be 2x plus 6. Okay, now this will now have as x minus 2 and x plus 6. All right, replacing with our numerator here, we would have it as x minus 2, x plus 6 all over. Now, if we factorize this, what's common to these two will be x bracket x minus 2. Okay, so now this can cancel out this, leaving us with x plus 6 all over x. Now, applying our limit of 2, this will become 2 plus 6 all over 2, which is 8 over 2, which will give us 4. So our answer will be 4, which is option A. A committee of 5 people is to be chosen from a group of 6 men and 4 women. How many committees are possible if there is to be a majority of women? Now, for there to be a majority of women in a 5-man committee, okay, or a 5-man committee or 5 people committee, that means the least number of women would be 3. So if we are having 3 women, then there will be 2 men. And if we are having 4 women, then we are having 1 man. Okay, now for this would be our committee of 3 women will be 4 combination 3, and for men will be 6 combination 1. Okay, then for this we'll be having it as 4 combination 4, and this will be 6 combination 6, which will give us, so this we're having 4 combination 3 plus, okay, times 6 combination 1, and this we are having it as 4 combination 4 and times our 6 combination 1. So this will give us 4 combination 4 will be, now 4 combination 3 will give us 4 times 6 combination 2 will give us 15. That will give us 60. And 4 combination 1 will be 1 times 6 combination 1 will be 6, which is 6. So 60 plus this will give us 66. So we would have 66 ways. So that would be option C. A boat sails 8 kilometers north of P to Q and then sails 6 kilometers west of Q to R. Calculate the bearing of R from P and give your answer to the nearest degree. Now, there's a diagram already. So looking at our diagram, we can see that from P to Q is 8 kilometers and Q to R is 6 kilometers. Now, they say we should find the bearing of R from P. So we are looking for this angle. Already, we know that this is 90 degrees. Okay? Now, for us to find this, we have this as a, for us to find this angle X, we have this as an adjacent and this as an opposite. Okay? So having adjacent and opposite, we can use tan theta equals opposite over adjacent. Now this will become tan X equals adjacent opposite, which is 6 over 8. So our X will be tan inverse of 6 over 8. Okay, so tan inverse of 6 over 8 will give us 6 divided by 8 would give us 0.75. So tan inverse of 0.75 is what you are looking for. So X equals tan inverse of 0.75, which will give us 36.8687. All right, 36.87 degrees. Now, we know that X plus angle P equals 360. So if X is 36.87 degrees plus P equals 360. So P equals 360 minus 36.87, which will give us 323.13 degrees. Now they say we should find to the nearest degree. So to our nearest degree will become 323 degrees, which is option B. Find the equation of straight line passing through 2, 3, and perpendicular to are 3x plus 2y plus 4 equals 0. Now, from here, we'll make y a subject of formula. So this becomes 2y equals minus 3x minus 4. Okay, y equals minus 3x minus 4 all over 2. Okay, now, if we separate this, this will give us y equals minus 3x over 2 minus 2. Okay, from here we can see that our gradient m is minus 3 over 2. All right, now since they said the lines are perpendicular, it will become m1 times m2 equals 1. Okay, now from here, we would know that our m1 equals 1 over m2. Okay, so our m2 will be our gradient, which is this, will become m equals 1 over 3 over 2, okay, which will give us 2 over 3. So from here, we know that for a gradient, m equals y2 minus y1 all over x2 minus x1. Now, our gradient from here will be 2 over 3 equals, from here we have our x and y. So this becomes y2 minus 3 all over x minus 2. So cross multiplying, we would have 3 bracket y minus 3 equals 2 bracket x minus 2. Okay, opening up this gives us 3y minus 9 equals 2x minus 4. Okay, now bringing this, collecting our terms together, this becomes 3y. Okay, this will give us 2x minus 3y, or let's put it as 3y equals 2x minus 4 plus 9. So this will give us 3y equals 2x plus 5. So our answer will become 3y equals 2x plus 5, which is option D. So with this, we've come to the end of today's tutorial. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click on the notification buttons for more updates.